welcome everyone. Welcome to my second life. So there we go. Let's fly around a bit. I hope you can all see what I'm seeing. Let me just get the videos, get the sound controls. Right. Let's explore Second Life and see if we can make any friends. Nice island there. Oh, we've got a horse down there, I think. Yes, we would like to request permission to talk to me. I have got some headphones, but perhaps I'll have to put them in. So there are some other people around. See if we can hear any chat. Let's fly over to that, oops, no we can't. The region you're trying to visit, the region you're trying to visit contains adult content, but my preferences aren't like that. Okay then. Oh, interesting, so you get some adult theme, so if you fly off to some distant rocks, you actually get some. Good morning from Indonesia, Patricia McCarfly. The book's name is Manfred Diaries. What fantastic comments are coming up. How interesting. It looks like we may have some new types of viewers. Let me get, I can't see. How's your brother Patricia? Is he okay? What was I going to say? I hope I've got my regulars listening in. But big shout out. Let me just talk to you personally. Let me talk to you personally. A big shout out to Bex. Bex, well done. Well done for sharing the truth. I thought it was fantastic. I really did. And we'll be talking more about that, Bex, I'm sure, because you've certainly just really done the right thing, I think. So big shout out. Well done, Bex. Well done, Bex. You've done the right thing, Bex. Trust me, you've done the right thing. And also, I will be discussing Pirate Girl, Kaylee. Kaylee said some stuff today concerning an elderly man, my mate, John Manoa. So, look, quite frankly, and I know there's newcomers in here, if anyone talks about the King's Bench, you're talking about John Manoa, my mate. So we'll be discussing more of that. Big shout out to Bex. Well done, Bex. That was brilliant. You've done the right thing. Well done. Well done, Bex. And then we're going to be discussing Kaylee, Pirate Girl. Got some things to say about that. And then also, Angela Power Disney. Love her 90%. But that 10%, I just find she's a bit... I don't know what the word is to use at the moment. And also, there's something else. The way she says, covert your prayers. Something like that, she said. Anyway, back to Second Life. Oh, there's somebody else down there. Hey, let's talk to the ladies. Let's talk to the ladies. Away. This girl is away. How about her? Hello, Zoe. So do you reckon I can say hi to Zoe up here and go, hi, Zoe. How you doing? I'll just, break the ice. From Brighton, UK. That's it. Break the ice. But yeah, Bex, well done, Bex. Mate, I think you've done the right thing. What did Bex do, Matt? You haven't seen it? OMG. Well, while we're waiting for Zoe to get back to us, okay, I will show you what Bex has done. It's fantastic. It is fantastic, and it's definitely worthy of pointing out. Here we go. Over to Bex. You watch convict doxed my name and address for months and carried on your friendship with him, laughing and making sly comments. Harry told me that Freddie shouldn't be replying to your emails. I agreed because of your behaviour back in Jan. That's Bex to do more emails. Tell me lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Don't you tell me lies? Oh no, no, you can't despise. You can't despise. No, you can't despise. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Oh, well done, Bex. I think it was the right thing to do, really. I think it's the right thing to do, and of course, Emily will have to come back with something, won't she? She'll have to. Emily will have to come back. So, has Zoe said anything? No, Zoe hasn't said anything, so let's... Oh, no, she hasn't said anything, mate, so just kind of like, you know, get over it. That's what I say. So, what's this centre part? Meet people. Let's go there then. Yeah, let's meet people. Oh, we go along here. I feel a bit unsteady walking in. I've got a radio. I'm well cool, I am. So is this a meet people? Oh, they're all off. Oh, we've got a nearby. Click to contact, shall we? She's currently online. Gwyneth Note Morden picks executive online indicator. So should we look at her profile? Just say hi then. Oh no, I don't want to send her an... just saying hi. My name is Matt from Brighton, UK. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Submit. There you go. First message sent on Second Life. So what's down here now? I was thinking also I'm going to get involved with some affiliate programs and start flogging some stuff, because of course every sale is a bit of money for me, isn't it? So I'm going to get involved with some affiliate programmers. Start. Oh no, that must be off limits. So I say let's fly again. It's much better to fly, isn't it? Right, I'm definitely going to check off, check out. I'm going to check out those adult areas. Damn right I am. I was hoping to kind of like find, I was hoping to find Brighton. Why can't I be able to find Brighton? Oh, where are we now? OMG. I'm still flying. What is that? Oh, here I am. Oh, chat. I've got chat, everyone. Here we go. After, can I show you the store and get you some free clothes? Yes, please. Yes, please. Many thanks. Many thanks. That's nice of Zoe, isn't it? That's nice of Zoe. She said to me, after, can I show you the store and get you some free clothes? Oh, I thought that was very nice of her. Like that. Ah, just missed him. I want to get a picture of me flying like that. So, oh, no, God, didn't get it. Where's all destinations? I want to try and find bright. Well, no, I don't want that. I know what I've got up. Get rid of that. Where's my second life? There. Destinations. What's new? Art features. Urban. Urban 20 destinations in urban. Games and riddles. Linden destinations. Premier only. Let's go to urban. Urban destinations. We may find Brighton. You never know. Kowloon. Oh, I used to go to Kowloon. I used to live in Kowloon. Should we go that? Kowloon's amazing. Kowloon's in Hong Kong. Let's go to Kowloon, everyone. Oh, you'll love Kowloon. I actually used to live in Kowloon. Yeah, I want to teleport to Kowloon. I used to live there. Oh, how fantastic, everyone. We're going to Kowloon. Stop flying. And let's have a walk around the place. Oh, this is the harbour. Isn't it beautiful? There's Hong Kong Island over the road there. You can't see it. Oh, look, we're in. There's a massive gate. How amazing. Let's see if we can go through the gate. Hello, can you let me in, please? My name is Matt, and I'm from Brighton. Here I am. Look at me, the handsome boy. Let's get a picture of me. Right, that's an angle, right, so. Oh my good God. So, we're not going to get anywhere like that, are we? Let's start flying, I say. Oh, no. I've got my head stuck, for goodness sake. Right, let's turn around. Right, at least we've got to go there. Oh, God. Oh, how embarrassing. That's it. Let's just walk away. Start flying. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's just fly over there. Oh, no. Come on, I want to fly, you bastard. Right, good. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Right. Let's just stop flying. And we'll go. Right. Yeah, this is Kowloon, I remember. Should we go and say hello to the lady? Oh, there's some men there. This is nice, isn't it? Oh my god, what's wrong with these people? Hello, Kowloon. My name is Matt from Brighton, UK, and I come in peace. In the name of King Arthur II. There we go. Made my introductions. Oh, flea market down there. Is this guy? Let's see if we can communicate. Ask him if there's any action going down. Nearby chat. Nearby chat. Any action going down? Any action going down? Boom, boom. No, he seems to be a bit quiet. Looks like we're going into Chunking Mansions. Yep. This is how I remember Kowloon. Defo. We're going out to street level. Hey, look, who's this? Who's this then? Right, buddy, just having a sit down. Yeah, good. I just walked straight over him. Are you okay, bud? Yeah, I think he's turned into a box. Nothing really much. Kowloon looks a bit, I don't know, Kowloon looks very, very quiet tonight. There's Kowloon. Looks like the walled city, doesn't it? Looks like, oh, there looks some action over there. Didn't you see something? Didn't you see any flashes? We just came from there, didn't we? Bit dead in Kowloon, to be perfectly honest with you. Destinations. Back to categories. Role plays. Oh, let's have a bit of role play. Missing Mile. One person. Oh, look, we've got a nice, shall we? Oh, After the Fall. Transylvania. Mischief. Shall we go for a medieval fantasy? Look round King Arthur's kingdom. Let's just try King Arthur for a moment. No, oh, let's go with this one. He got the most people. Teleport. Hello. I know, it's a bit... Oh, look, where am I now? Have I died and gone to heaven? Wow, look at this, everyone. Welcome, King Arthur, to Brighton. Please check out our website to learn about the sim. Oh, we have to... Oh my God, look at her. Is she half naked? Joan bot. Shall I see what the Joan bot has to say? Whoa. Hey Joan bot. Wow, remind me of bloody hell, the Joan bot is naked, everyone. I like this place. Oh, there's a fairy over there. Nice. Much better than King Arthur's medieval bullshit. Oh, look, we've got a portal, surely. Look at it. How smart. How smart is this place? This is amazing.
Enjoy it. It's all about the here and now. Illuminate the darkness. The waves awoke emotive emotions, whilst resisting the surge to breathe as I'm swimming down free when I'm sinking down. Last breath in, closed eyes, nose hold, equalize, pulling down on the bound, descending deep, ending earth undefined. Free dive, amplified, stars of blue, floating particles as it falls clear. Don't look up, don't look down, I might drown into you. The waves awoke, emotive emotions, once resisting the surge to breathe as I'm swimming down free when I'm sinking down.
Right. Enough of Second Life. If anyone has any idea what Second Life is all about, I like it. I like it. I would have preferred to have gone to Brighton. Let's see if I can go to Brighton. Oh. Brighton, UK. Like we've got a Brighton new pier. Love it. Transport there, yes. I'm going home, everyone. I'm going home. And I've landed under the water. How very interesting. How interesting that they should dump me under the water. It's exactly where I need to be, isn't it? This is so fascinating. Because this is old Brighton. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that, look at that, look at that animal. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is amazing. This is where old Brighton is. This is old Brighton, everyone. Wow. I am blown away. Look at this. These are remnants of old Brighton. This is. That is amazing. Look at it. Look at all the jellyfish. Oh my God, we've got pods. We've got pods, everyone. You're the one that I love. And I'm saying UFO taxis. Isn't that amazing? So this is the edge of Brighton. This is medieval Brighton, everyone. Oh, look, you can see the groins. Look at that. This is amazing. I am blown away. This is medieval Brighton. This is the edge of medieval Brighton, this is. Oh, look, you can see the piers. How amazing. This is so phenomenal. We'll come back to here later, okay? Say something. We've actually got UFO taxis under the water off Brighton. And we've got an interesting object here. There's obviously some kind of cloaking device going on here, because from afar it looks a domed thing. But anyway, let's go up to land, shall we? Let's go up to land. Sorry I can't follow the chat just yet. I'm just so blown away. Oh my God, isn't this amazing? I'm coming out of the sea at New Brighton. Oh look! Oh my God, Justin! Guess where we are? Guess where we are, Justin? How funny. How funny. So this is New Brighton, everyone. New Brighton. Can land on the top. Look at that. Let's get a picture of me, mate. Love it. That's me in Second Life, that is. Let's get close up with the face. Whee! Oh. No, not, don't come to me. I want you to go, yeah. Now, are we over it? Right, that's good. Way off, way off. No. Right, surely we're on it now, aren't we? There we go, we're on it. We are on it. Hey! Loving it. Yeah, well, I don't want to, so we can't look at Brighton from afar. Oh, we're so high up. So high up, amazing. There we go. We're so far up we couldn't even see what was... Stop flying anyway. And fly. I think it'd be good to come down in a controlled manner. I can even run. It's nice carrying a radio around, don't you think? Oh look, there's a Pegasus. Let's. Oh, amazing! Let's ride that. Yeah, come on. Well, sorry, so what's preventing me from... Hello, great and awesome mythical Pegasus unicorn. My name is Matt. May I ride you and explore New Brighton, please? So I'm going to add him. Don't really know what to do. Let's just say. Farewell. I will return and enter into contract with you. Have a good day and smash it. Remember, King Arthur loves you. Let's go and explore New Brighton. Nice place. I imagine all this is this is modern day architecture. Do you think I could See where this takes us. Do a bit of jaywalking. Oh, there's a police car. Sussex Police. Typical. Guess be the first fucking people we see. Sussex Police. God, they can't... Sussex Police. Fucking hell, I can't get rid of me anywhere, can I? Wherever I fucking go, Sussex Police are there. Fucking hell. You know what I mean? I can't even go to fucking Second Life. I can't even go to Second Life without fucking Sussex Police being there. Holy fucking God. Oh my God, can you believe it? That's not funny. That is not funny. I just want to get a picture of this. This is a lovely picture, that is. That is a lovely picture. Oh, that's lovely, that is. Bloody Sussex Police. I cannot believe it. Fucking hell. I can't even go to Second Life without Sussex Police being there. Oh, my fucking Lord. Oh, I'm shattered. Oh, funny. It's very funny. I will pay attention to what you lot are saying. Just like I'm enjoying hanging around my New Brighton. What's that? What are these anyway? Am I picking up some money here? Points, 100 points when lit. Right, I'm sat on it then. Whee! Got 100 points, everyone. I think I got 100 points there. That's nice, isn't it? So what can I do with those points? No, nothing. I got nothing. But I've got no Second Life dollars anyway, put it that way. Oh, nice houses. I wonder if we can do some archaeology around here. Don't be silly. Who said that silly question? Archaeology in Second Life. Oh my God. Oh my God, Sussex Police. No, this is the same car. It's the same car, peeps. It's the same car. I've just gone round myself in the loop. Don't worry. Well, this is where I'll be hanging out, everyone, in Second Life. I usually sit up here, right, and give my sermons. So, whoops. I just kind of, I position myself here. If I could just sit. There you go. This is where I predominantly am, everyone. Hello, my name is Taylor. You'll find me in my Garden of Eden. Hello, dear Brighton. My name is Matt Taylor. Join me in my Park of Tranquility, where I play music and just chitter-chatter. Because we all like a bit of chitter-chatter. Join me, ladies and gentlemen. Join my semicircle only on Second Life. There we go. Yes, there we go. Look, I can see you all now. Hey, I love it. Come on, everyone. Join my semicircle. Oh, if I do another one, I can get the King Arthur. That's it. Join my semicircle, everyone. So, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I'll just going to be chillaxing here. Right, over to, I'll stop speaking until someone comes in, of course. No, I think I can keep the speaking on, everyone who comes in will be aware that they're live on YouTube. Come in, wherever you are. Oh, look, what's all this? These are my avatars, which I could do. No, I'm happy with my... Yeah, okay, so we'll just wait here. What's this? I don't know what that was about. Anyway, so, sorry I've been ignoring you, everyone, but I haven't really caught up with the chat. Patricia McCarthy. What are you up to, Patricia McCarthy? Well, I wonder if I can zoom in on that at all. No. It's great though, isn't it? I do love a bit of Second Life. Oh, no. Yeah, good. So, Patricia McCarthy's deleted something. Paddy isn't my brother, Convid. So, Brian, the very nature of brunch is that a break of fast is not taken in the traditional sense. Okay, so let's just get up close and personal. Kaylee, whenever anyone mentions the King Bench, that's John Manoa, okay? And for Kaylee to start coming out saying, I left that group, you know, and implying that John Manoa is a scammer, you're always going to get a reaction from me on that. So, again, I don't know what Kaylee's going on about. If she wants to discuss it further, I'm happy to discuss it. The one time I asked Danny Jones to give any evidence of a scam was that he submitted a $65 New Zealand dollar receipt for something from John Manoa, and then he also used Kaylee as an example for a victim of John Manoa. So I'd love to, and for the public benefit, I'd love Kaylee to come on and explain to the public and to people who aren't familiar with John Manoa and the King's Bench exactly how she was a victim of this alleged scam. And, you know, look, the only reason certain parasites are allowed to operate today, and certain parasites, again, go after a weak target in a 70-year-old man, is because Kaylee didn't go through with what she set out to do a couple of years ago. And the only reason she didn't follow through was because she was advised not to by Den Terrigan. And so maybe if you just done what you set out to do, if you had the if you had the commitment of your convictions, or that whatever I'm trying to say, Kaylee, you wouldn't find yourself in this position. And I don't take too kindly you continuing to refer to John Manoa as a scammer in anything what he done in any way, shape or form as a scam. Totally out of order, and I'm not going to have it. I mean, for example, we live in a society in which capitalism is how we operate. And so, for example, as an investor, I'm looking for 200 million to open a King Arthur TV film studios in Brighton. I'm perfectly entitled to raise £200 million to buy the required land, to build the required structures, and to fill it with the required equipment. I'm more than legally entitled to raise that money, to put forward my proposal, and to raise money in the shares or in any way I feel fit. As long as everything is legit, as long as all the boxes are ticked, the solicitors have crossed off on it, the accountants have crossed off on it. As long as everything is legit and above board, that you cannot touch me for raising £200 million for a specific purpose. We live in a capitalist world in which £200 million is a drop in the ocean to the trillions that's being moved around the world markets today. And so to you and anyone to suggest that anyone raising money for a specific venture is in any way illegal or a scam, that says more about you. Okay, and quite frankly, Kaylee, it's saying a lot about you that you can, like, you coming out with this shite, quite frankly. Fucking shit. And so, of course, I'm a mate of Winnow Divine. I describe it the fact, if you do want change in the world, you've got to let Winnow Divine and myself steer the wheel, so to speak. And to have this so-called pirate girl coming out and saying this stuff, when she did have an opportunity, if she just stuck with her convictions, okay, instead of taking the advice of Den Tarragon, we haven't still got another parasite out there who's now publicly vowing to sabotage a 70-year-old man's venture, which that is a criminal act in itself. You continue to imply that John Monroe is a scammer, Kaylee, and that will get the attention of me. You've now got the attention of me. Yes, I'm identifying as a smelly Irishman, leprechaun. Nothing Irish in that. I don't know why you would have mistaken me to be Irish in any way. I thought it was quite... I wasn't impressed with what Angela had to say. I was not impressed with what Angela had to say at all. I'm going to play it because I ripped a bit, as I always do. You know, this is purely for... And, you know, we often see that picture of... There's like a small fish enticing a littler fish to eat something, so that... But there's always a bigger fish that will come along and eat you up. And I think I'm quite good at that. I'm quite good at playing a bigger fish that will come and eat you up. Because literally 24 hours after Angela Power Disney has gone on like criticising her mate Shaman, or what? Shemaine? I'm terrible for names. I'm terrible for anything bigger than 5 letters. Shemaine. She was criticising Shemaine, saying, look, I love you, Shemaine. I'm with you 90%. But that 10%, I think, is complete bollocks, or words to that effect. So this is for, this isn't meant to criticise anyone. I'm just bringing it to your attention. Because she implies that, I don't know what she implies. She implies that anyone who thinks anything other than the way what she believes about Christ is Luciferian, and I take that to offence because I'm someone who is totally open to the suggestion that Jesus survived the crucifixion and had kids and married and who had a natural death. Oh, I said it. You know, and to suggest anyone who goes along with that is Luciferian and evil, I think it shows short-sightedness on Angie's behalf. And isn't it funny, like, literally days later, criticising Charmaine, saying, oh, you know, I'm with Charmaine 90%, I come along and do the very same to Angela. It's not very nice, being pointed out things you'd rather not being pointed out to, but everyone's got a different opinion. And surely that should be like embraced. You know? So I'll go over and play it. Tell me what you think.
who mated with a human against God's wishes and against everything that was good, and produced Lucifer. Lucifer, I'm not sure if female or male or androgynous, but I believe it's the Lucifer bloodline that has given us what we have, what we call the predator class now. Some used to call it the elite, and, the so-called monarchs and the bloodliners. So it's wrong to identify, in my opinion, us, children of God, as the Aryan tribe, or the tribe of Dan. I know the tribe of Dan is associated with redheads and Ireland and Celts and so on. I've done my study, as well as you have, in different fields. But the myth that Jesus survived the crucifixion is a Luciferian Gnostic myth, and it will lead people down the wrong path, in my opinion. So please don't claim to be Luciferian. I believe many of us that have been used even as activists and come from bloodlines, we would be better to renounce those bloodlines, the Disneys, the Le Puer, the Rothschilds, whatever they might be, the Collins, the Rockefellers, there's so many. There's 13 bloodline families, and then there's Council of 300, and then there's Council of 1,000. There's so many claims to being bloodliners, but it's not something to be proud of. The only bloodline we need to belong to is by adoption. Jesus did not survive the crucifixion. That's a Gnostic lie from the pit of hell. He did die, and he was raised from the dead. He didn't marry Mary Magdalene and have children and roam all over Europe with her, producing the Merovingian bloodline. No, the Luciferians are trying to confuse the issue. Jesus died on the cross. He was celibate. He did not produce offspring, and he produced all offspring, as in the children of Abraham, which is all of humanity that chooses not to say, oh, I can trace my bloodline to the Merovingian line, or Mary Magdalene in France, or alleged Jesus in Ireland or Egypt or India or wherever. No, the adoption is much easier. The adoption is, I believe he was the Son of God. I believe he came down to earth for 33 years. I mean, they adopt everything and try and pervert it. I believe he died in our place to put things right, so that we could once again live as the children of his Father and our Father, Father God, creator of everything. So that's how we are the bloodline of Jesus. We are adopted into his family. That's everything. That's everything, and it's said in good faith. And as I say, there are some people that put out 90% truth and 10% not, because they're disinfo agents or they're hired by the state. I absolutely believe Charmaine has a pure heart and seeks the truth, and is one of the most courageous campaigners and activists of our time, and somebody I count as a friend. So as a friend, I dare to speak what I believe, if not, we can agree to disagree, and eventually, as we get closer to Armageddon and the apocalypse, these things are coming. But as we get closer, God may separate myself, Charmaine. I pray not. I pray that we will learn from each other, and we will come closer and closer to the truth, because the deception has been phenomenal. Okay, God bless people, and please pray. I covet your prayers. I'm trying to recover from multiple traumas, too many traumas in a few months, but I have faith in Christ, and just keep returning to his word. Love you all. Check the links. God bless.
I personally found it a bit brutal, really. I don't know how you feel about it. And it got me thinking. She said at the end there, I was going to say, got just momentarily distracted, do apologise. She said something about, I covet your prayers. Is that right? You covet my... Why are you kind of like jealous of what I pray about? I covet your prayers. And it got me thinking, it got me over to this site here. And it goes, I covet your prayers. No, I do not think you do. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when Angela said it. I've been pondering a phrase, which, no, I've seen a few times recently. I covet your prayers. Every time I see it, I ask myself, are we supposed to not covet according to the commandments? And I wonder, what do you mean? And this is the same sentiment I just felt towards Angie just then. The commandment, 10th in that list Moses received on the mountain is, you shall not covet your neighbour's house. You shall not covet your neighbour's wife or male or female slave or ox or donkey or anything that belongs to your neighbour. You shall not covet. But yet, Angie finished her little sermon there with, I covet your prayers. In other words, you shall not covet that which does not belong to you. So there's no danger of a woman coveting her neighbour's husband, because men don't belong to women. Sorry, that's another post. The Hebrew translated as covet means to desire and try to obtain. The word covet carries the meaning of yearning to possess. The prohibition really is about property. Respect the property of your neighbour. Avoid jealousy, greed, theft, deception, which are all things that flow from desiring and trying to obtain that which does not belong to you. When someone covets my prayers, then perhaps they are desiring and hoping to obtain my prayers. But my prayers are not my property. My prayers are available for offering on your behalf. Even so, can you really possess my prayers? It would seem then that there is a semantic inaccuracy about this language choice. We use language to communicate, to say what we mean. However, is only half the equation in communication. To say something that will be received with the meaning we intend, now that is the aim. There is no denying that when someone uses covet language, it carries more baggage than a desire and hoping to obtain prayers that are perfectly okay to desire and hope to obtain, though not possess. So long as covet being used in a negative sense, yearning to possess something that belongs to someone else, that to use it to express a request for the positive gaining of prayerful support and solidarity seems incongruent with its received meaning over time. It would also mean, then, that there is an overlooking of the cultural meaning received in hearing covet when this word is chosen. I would like to encourage those who request prayers in the manner of coveting prayer to choose different language. I do not think you are saying what you mean, or at least meaning what you are heard to say. Bit of a mouthful, but it perfectly sums up what went through my mind when I heard Angie say, I covet your prayers. Oh, yeah. Good one. Well caught. I like eagle-eyed. I like eagle-eyed relatives. They're funny. Yeah, I caught that one. Woman naked in the bed beside you can bring. And of course, the eagle-eyed out there can like point out, oh, what about the woman naked on the bed rather than in the bed beside you? But anyway, that's just laughing about something else. What's happening, peeps? Where are we? Wait, why isn't there any music? And what's happening in Second Life? Nothing's happening in Second Life. Let's see what's happening on the chat. And how long have we been going anyway? How long have we been going for? That's what's going on the screen, isn't it? So 1 hour 8. Let's play a bit of let's just play a bit of the Pirate Girl. Okay? Not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. But before we will play a bit of the Pirate Girl now. One thing I cannot stand are empty screens. So here we go.
Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. I hope everybody's keeping well. I'm so excited. All of my sauerkrauts are going so well. They really are going so well. I've just made a whole nother batch out of leeks. I got 3 packs of 2 leeks, so 6 leeks, big ones. 50p a pack, so 150. And I've got a nice big jar, or 2 jars actually, of leek and celery. And I've discovered celery is going to be brilliant to put in with any of the krauts, because obviously it's so much water that makes for plenty of brine, so even to mix it with cabbage and stuff. But the vinegar, it's so good, you've got to try it, honestly. It's so good, it's so easy. I am going to do some videos on this, obviously with the heat wave and everything, and just being so busy in general. I haven't really got time for making videos and stuff at the moment, but yeah, I'm really happy with a lot of what's going on, and it's really interesting. It's really healthy, and just really so nice. Honestly, it's not like anything you'd ever be able to buy. Honestly, this raisin vinegar and apple and raisin vinegar, the apple vinegar, over so much. It's lovely stuff, but yeah, just I need to address a couple of things, I suppose.
She needs to address a couple of things, she supposes. Okay.
Like I've said, obviously,
She's never
pretended that I was going to disappear forever and never get involved in anything.
Okay.
Or, jump on a panel here or there, make a video occasionally, but just at my leisure and not invested in it or affected by it, which is exactly where I'm at. But of course, obviously, for whatever reasons, whether I'm around or not, there's certain people, I'm not going to name them, obviously, it's going to be very obvious who I'm talking about here. But it's good to see that the general consensus seems to be just to not give this one in particular any more airtime anywhere, and it'll be interesting to see if people stick at it. I mean, obviously I'm barely doing any lives myself. Of course you wouldn't be coming on there anyway, but it's not really down to me. But I see that other people are making agreements to not allowing one, so it'd be good to see that to be the case for everyone's sake. It's not for mine. Like I say, I'm just completely not affected, and I thank everybody. There's loads of people that are kind of looking out for me and not wanting me to get drawn into anything or affected or anything. I promise you, hand on heart, I'm absolutely fine. Like I say, things are going really well for me personally. It's not that it means nothing. It's been something, but I'm just glad it's where it's at. It's kind of paid its course. People have seen it for what it is. Obviously, certain people can't go any lower than they've already gone, so there's not really much more that they can do to me. And if anything, it's just highlighted a problem with a certain group of people in particular. And yeah, they've been their own demise, you know, they've only got themselves to blame. And I'm not sat here feeling like I need loads of revenge or whatever, because I know karma's going to do its thing, and I know the opportunity is going to arise, like, for certain people to come face to face with certain people. And like I was saying earlier, until that time comes anyway, there's certain people that will have to be looking over their shoulder every day, because they can't undo the things that they've done now at this stage. And I actually do feel really sorry for them. I really do. I mean, today was just unreal. Just really unreal. I mean, I hope Rodney's going to keep that up, actually. I'm sure he will. Just speaks for itself, really. I don't really even need to say much anyway. I definitely don't need to defend myself or anything. It's really apparent what's gone on. Everyone's calling it out for exactly what it is. I mean, the irony of being completely obsessed with somebody and so vocally, like, violent, even if it is just weird, perverse fantasies. The fact that you do this day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out for so long, yet I'm the one person that you won't talk to. And you have like a hissy fit whenever I'm somewhere and make out like I'm somehow stalking you or hounding you or infatuated with you, or do you know what I mean? It's really not the case. It's really not the case. It's obviously gone past me just kindly requesting that you just stop talking about me. Like I've asked a million times, you still can't even say what I ever even did anyway.
I'm in trouble.
All I know is that I've ignored a few messages that you sent me on Telegram, but other than that, we've never spoken in private. Never done anything to you. Don't know who and where you are to do anything to you. Just doesn't make any sense. And here we are today after how long of this? For what? Why? Loosely you try and say that I've blackmailed Rodney, which isn't the case. It's not the case. I said she would end up finding out, not because I was going to do anything, and let's not forget it was actually you who was threatening to go and see her and go and tell her everything and go and see her, because I was saying at the time, look, it's not me that ended up being the dickhead here, is it? I'm not the one that's threatening to, it was you that was threatening to do that, not me. So would that be the reason that you hate me? Because what else is there? Me saying that to Brian's wife yet again. I got set up there. Brian says that he's putting his wife on the phone. I said I'm not comfortable with that. He goes ahead and does it, pretends to do it anyway, and it turns out to be you. But somehow that was me being a prick. I've got it all recorded, and this is why you hate me so much, because I've got it all recorded. I've got everything recorded. I don't need to sit and make video after video after video. I know what I've got. You know what you've done, and you know you've got no valid reason for it. And now you've worked yourself into a place that it's going to be pretty tricky to get out of without looking like a bit of a fool. Which you are, and you already look like, so you may as well. I mean, bleeding heart, what a fucking embarrassment you are. It's all been said. I'm not going to sit here and go over all the reasons why you are just a bunch of absolute wrong-uns. Brian, God knows where you've been. Nobody really fucking cares. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious how you come back seeming to think that like you're some like mega fucking superstar that's just resurfaced and graced us all again. No one gives a flying fuck. And you are so cringe coming back saying you've been in the gym and you're going to do a fucking special on your new podcast. Oh, God. What a bunch of plonkers. Honestly, it is. It's fucking embarrassing. It's just, it's kind of fun to watch your demise and just the absolute delusion of, I don't know, are you lot buying your own shit? Really? I mean, Brian's like practically been bleeding an Oscar for fucking videos for sending Diesel to sleep. Oh, you lot. I do feel sorry for you. You are just a joke, all of you. Just a joke, but I mean, yeah, so anyone that's worrying that I'm getting involved again or anything like that, no, I'm just about, you know, just as I'm gonna be. You know, I'm obviously doing my own thing. I've only got 2 days really where I'm even able to tap in a little bit here or there, so I did today because I'm on base at home. But even then, I am busy doing a million and one different things, you know, so it's just a little bit of, let's say, light entertainment. It's something I've been involved in, and just weirdly, I don't know, it's very strange the amount of people that have taken a real obsessive interest. I don't know. It's not all in my head, is it, at the end of the day? I mean, Esau's just one of many. I mean, Brian, hell, you've been away for ages and you came back and you're talking about me. But why? Where have you been? I don't care where you've been. I'm not sat here making fucking videos about Brian Ho or giving a shit where Brian Ho is. Just straight away, and then
See you later, Marie.
Esau tells you you're not allowed to talk about me. I mean, what's going on? And on the occasion I do watch, all I hear is that, I know they're watching. I just think all the times that we're not watching, and you're still sat there kidding yourself that everyone's watching. It's like, can you see your numbers?
We're always
and
watching.
Those will be people like me just tapping in just to see the madness a little bit here or there. Or then like 15.
Just to let you know, it does get relevant to something. Bear with
really
it.
Sad what you're doing. Like, do any of you have a clue what's going on in the real world? I mean, honestly, when I do have the time,
Take the time.
like, there's going to be a completely different dynamic, like the lives that I do. And I think there are quite a lot of people out there that are.
And that's something I urge of everyone. Make the time to do videos. It's easy peasy. No excuse. Shout out to Bex, who just did that. She done herself a video. She's putting out her truth. And guess what? It's freaking awesome. Much better than this bloody blank screen pirate girl offers us. Honestly, it's just lazy. Lazy.
I'm very interested in, you know, really addressing real problems. I mean, that's another thing that I find really odd about this entire scenario, this whole situation. And I mean, even Wasp touched on it earlier, actually, about Eric Scrattovich and that lot, that gang, you know, the AJs and all that lot that came around the same time. It did all start around the Brian Harvey stuff. They are all around the same sort of thing. And for me, a lot of these people that took a really weird obsession with me, especially people like Eric Scrattovich and AJ and Danny. Now, I know a lot of people like Danny, and I'm not telling anyone to like or not like people. I don't know who's involved as far as what I don't know. I don't know anything for sure. You know, all I can do is focus on what I'm doing. But all these people that took a really unhealthy obsession and made all these stupid videos about me and clipped all these things, you know, a lot of these people had channels about me before I even knew them. Not even necessarily about me, but had a lot of me, like I was featured heavily in it, let's say, before I even knew who these people were. Now, around that time, all of these people, it was all to do with this King's Flag situation.
Right, this King's Flag situation. All to do with this king's flag situation. Now, whenever you hear, just as for viewers who aren't particularly familiar with this subject, if ever you hear anything mentioned about a king's flag situation, a king's bench, what we're talking about is John Manoa. Okay, we're talking about a 70-year-old man from the other side of the world. He's an elderly man. It's John Manoa. If it wasn't for John Manoa, the term king's flags, king's bench would not be bandied about. So let's just get that down. Make sure, take notes. Whenever anyone's talking about a king's flag or a king's bench, they're talking about a 70-year-old man from the other side of the world, New Zealand, called John Manoa. Okay?
Now, let's remember, I was in that in the grand scheme of things, I was in that for such a short period of time, and I'm really the only person that did come away from it and actually call it out.
I am the only person who came away from that and called it out.
And accept the situation, admit it for what it was,
Accept the situation, admitted it for what it was,
deal with it and move on.
deal with it and move. Okay, deal with it and move on.
I didn't hide anything, I didn't run away. I did actually address it and then move forward. And now I've actually been away from that longer than I was even involved in it.
Okay, I've been away from it longer than I've been involved in it. Okay.
You know, that's how short a time I was involved. And that's how long I've been out of it now. Now, all of these people that hounded me around that time, even if they felt that they were warranted to hound me around that time, surely when I moved away from it and then went as far to actually call it out, that would have been...
Went as far as call it out, or call John Manoa out.
the point where not only should they have backed off and left me alone, if anything, they should have probably given me a pat on the back and said, "Nice one, well done."
Oh my God, how interesting.
Now, all of these people that hounded me around that time, even if they felt that they were warranted to hound me around that time, surely when I moved away from it and then went as far to actually call it out, that would have been the point where not only should they have backed off and left me alone, if anything, they should have probably given me a pat on the back and said, "Nice one, well done."
And that's why people, that in the nutshell, okay, I've got to write that down so it's a quote. So let me just get this and then we'll...
Of me, like I was featured heavily in it, let's say, before I even knew who these people were. Now, around that time, all of these people...
So let's write this. So around that time, all of these people...
It was all to do with this king.
It was all to do with this king's
flag situation.
King's flag situation. Did she say what not? King's situation.
Not now.
So did she say what not?
But had a lot of me, like I was featured heavily in it, let's say. And before I even knew who these people were. Now, around that time, all of these people, it was all to do with this King's Flag situation and whatnot. Now,
and what? And whatnot. And so she doesn't even understand the situation because it's all whatnot.
let's remember, I was in that.
And let's remember.
So in the grand scheme of things, I was in that for such a short period of time, and I'm really the only person that did come away from it and actually call it out and accept the situation, admit it for what it was, deal with it, and move on. I didn't hide anything, I didn't run away, I did actually address it and then move forward. And now I've actually been away from that longer than I was even involved in it. You know, that's how short a time I was involved. And that's how long I've been out of it now. Now, all of these people that hounded me around that time, even if...
Now, all of these people who hounded me at that time,
if they felt that they...
if they felt that they, and this is about 1/13/20,
were
warranted
to hound me around that
time.
Surely when I'm...
Surely when
moved away from it.
Surely when I've moved away from it
And then went as far to actually...
and went as far as call it out.
You call it out. That would have been the...
That would have been
point where...
That would have been quite rare, did she say?
Not only should they have backed off and left me...
Not only should they have backed off and left me alone, I think she's going to say.
Me alone. If anything, they should have probably...
They should have probably
given me a pat on the back and said, nice one, well done. Good luck.
Oh, fucking giving me a pat on the back. Said, well done. Good luck. He's an old man. He's an easy target. Good luck. Go for it.
You know, and that's it.
You know, and that's it. You know, and that's it. Right, let's make sure I got all that right. Go back to 13/20.
Out of it now. Now, all of these people that hounded me around that time, even if they felt that they were warranted to hound me around that time, surely when I moved away from it and then went as far to actually call it out, that would have been the point where...
Oh, and call it out. That would have been the point where... I thought she said quite rare. No, that would have been the point where...
Not only should they have backed off and left me alone, if anything, they should have probably given me a pat on the back and said, nice one, well...
And said, nice one.
done. Good luck. You know, and that's it.
Oh my God. That is shocking that anyone should say that, really.
Out of it now. Now, all of these people
who hounded me at that time,
that hounded me around that time,
even if they felt they were warranted to hound me that time, surely when I moved away from it and went as far as call it out, that they would have been, that would have been the point where not only should they have backed off and left me alone, if anything, they should have probably given me a pat on the back and said, nice one, well done, good luck, you know, and that's it.
Even if they felt that they were warranted to hound me around that time, surely when I moved away from it and then went as far to actually call it out, that would have been the point where not only should they have backed off and left me alone, if anything, they should have probably given me a pat on the back and said, nice one, well done, good luck, you know, and that's it.
And that's exactly why people attack John Manoa. She summed it up perfectly. That's why people attack John Manoa, because they get a pat on the back from the likes of Danny Jones, Den Tarragon, AJ, Eric. All kinds of people will come up and go, well done, mate. Well, nice one. Give you a pat on the back. Good one, mate. Good luck with that. You know, he's 70 years old. No one knows anything about him. Right? He's already been done once. It's fucking easy. Well done. Oh, you're doing the same as us. Well done, mate. Good luck. Yeah, we got him fucking thrown out of the country and locked up in a nut house. But you want to give it a go? Yeah, well done. Go for it. Do it. It's really easy. We've all done it against that cunt. He's old. Honestly, John Manoa, he's an easy target. The King's Bench, whatnot. No one knows what it's about. He does. But who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about Manoa? As long as I get a slap on the back and say and tell me I'm well done. Look, you know, Katie says it herself. She goes, the only reason I called him out, you know, well, I was expecting a fucking pat on the back, guys. I was expecting some praise. I thought if I go and fucking call Manoa out like you lot are, I'll get accepted. But no, you didn't accept me, did you? I even called him out. But you still didn't accept me. You didn't give me a slap on the back and say, well done, no. And it says a lot of people that she wants acceptance and praise by the likes of Den Tarragon, Danny Jones, AJ, Eric Cracksbitch, and all the other freaks out there. Hello? Somebody ring the ambulance.
No, that's not what happened, right? Not only did these people continue to hound and harass me for a long time more, that then evolved into a whole new set of people, the Brian Hells and the Esau's and everything that got dragged in around that mess, and Bleeding Heart and all this shit that's then gone on after. The whole Omar thing, which is a byproduct of AJ and Eric's Crackbitch going in and meddling, and still this morning I've got abuse from Omar based on bullshit that's come out of AJ and Eric's Crackbitch. This is how crazy it is. This is still affecting my life this morning.
Yeah, well anyway, that's...
Well, today, Esau...
Well done, that's by the by. So that was something, that that caught my attention today. Yeah. So I'm not particularly, well, I'm not impressed at all. There's nothing that impresses me about that. What is there to be impressed about with that? I mean, quite come on, really. Eh? That's, I'm not particularly impressed with that at all. No. So, where are we, everyone? We are coming up to 1 hour 38. It looks like the chat room has been healthy. God knows what everyone's been going on about. Yeah, good, good, good. It's all nice, isn't it, eh? This is all nice. Nice and cozy. Cozy, nice. Hello, everyone. You're watching Matt Taylor TV. It's the Matt Taylor experience, don't you know? Yes. So, we spoke about Bex. I think let's play it again. Let's play it again. Emily is definitely on the spot now, isn't she? Bex has pretty much passed the mic over to Emily. Wouldn't you agree? This is my truth. So tell me yours. By Bex. Emailing someone I love and care about and accusing me of being like your ex isn't a friend. He never listened to your deluded thoughts about me. Confronting the truth is real and honest. I have not bullied you. I have only spoken about things I was told about you and came to my own conclusions about you. That you go after other women's men. And it's all a sick game to you. Whoa! There's Bex holding no punches. I've come to my own conclusions about you. That you go after other women's men. And it's all a sick game to you. That's like a major punch to the face by Bex against Emily. Emily will have to respond to this. Will Emily respond to this? Surely she must. You told Harry we wasn't going on holiday together and that I was lying and that he was going away with his family. You have a serious problem. I challenged Harry months ago about your false allegations towards me and delusions that I was like your ex-partner. It was cruel and vicious, the things you said about me to Harry and Freddie by email. But I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me. Here is Bex spilling her heart. You watched Convid dox my name and address for months and carried on your friendship with him, laughing and making sly comments towards me while also emailing Freddie and Harry. Ooh! Emily will have to respond to this. She will surely lose all credibility if she doesn't. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Harry told me that Freddie shouldn't be replying to your emails. I agreed because of your behaviour back in December, Jan towards me. But Harry blamed Freddie. Will I blame you? While Harry was messaging Freddie on WhatsApp telling him different, that he should email you. Harry was messaging Freddie on WhatsApp telling him different, that he should email you. So Harry's encouraging Freddie to email Emily, knowing the objections from Bex. What a incestuous relationships all this is. Nothing incestuous about it, actually. Oh, no, you can't disguise. then in April, I decided to forgive you, not only for accusing me of being like your ex, but deliberately with intention to cause harm and upset. You continued to email Freddie, rubbishing me and telling him to stay away from me. And that was I was a bad person in your eyes. It takes months to get to know a person. Why are you so interested in our relationship? Direct questions to Emily.
Sweet little lies. Though I'm not making it, I hope that you understand. There's a reason why. Close your eyes. No more.
What's our relationship got to do with you? Why email Freddie asking him about us all the time? Why are you so interested in us? These are direct questions to Emily. Bex has put her truth out there. Only time will tell whether Emily will respond. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. This cat fight is getting catty.
We're better off. Let's give it a try. Tell me.
Then recently I found out more truths, that you did indeed ask Freddie out on a date and persisted in getting an answer by keep emailing him. Wouldn't leave the man alone. And what did he tell you his answer was? No. 'Cause he's not a cunt. So why it's so hard for you to tell the truth? This is keep A1000. Come on. This is new today. This is an hour or 2 hours old. This is hot off the plate, Katie. This is sizzling.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise.
Freddie will never put your emails up to prove it because he's not a cunt like Harry is. But you know it's the truth. And you're only making Freddie look bad by ignoring people's questions. Can you not tell the truth? I know the truth. You see, it's all been explained to me. Yes, this has been the cat right back amongst the pigeons.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
You caused many problems. You tried to put a darkness over our relationship with your delusions, bitterness, and gossiping. That's why I didn't want you to email Freddie, because you tried to interfere and wouldn't leave us be. There are many things you said about me that are untrue, and I suggest you get some help with that. Seriously, you need help if you're going around accusing people of being like your ex. And I've got something to say on this subject, and think I'll say it now, actually. I will say it now. And I'll say it eye to eye. There's Bex talking about going around accusing people of being like your ex. I've seen Emily, with my own 2 eyes, launch a tirade of abuse towards Justin. And I got the impression she was just reenacting the abuse she got from her in her life. So I have seen with my own eyes Emily offload a tidal wave of abuse, hatred, spitefulness, and viciousness towards Justin. over something that did not warrant such a tirade of abuse, spitefulness, hurtfulness. So I totally identify with what Bex is saying here. Seriously, you need help if you're going around accusing people of being like your ex. And I've seen it with my own eyes. Emily is treating other people, I believe, in the same way she was treated by her ex. Over to Bex. Now, Freddie doesn't want you to send him any more, so stay away from both of us. He, like me, knows you are not telling the truth. But he's a good person and wants an end to this. This is clearly Bex calling Emily out as a liar. Surely Emily will have to respond to such in-your-face video like this. Harry never messaged Freddie hours before the unmasking video. He's lying to everyone. I think it should be he's lying to everyone. But I couldn't find so I'll settle for one day. Last night in Paddy's live, Harry unhid Convid. It's only YouTube. Why would Harry unhide Convid? What's going on here then? Is Harry playing games? So there's proof that... So, Bex hid. Oh, whoever. I'm confused by the whole lot. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Leave me alone. Harry Munker, Tony Quigley. I am getting very concerned now about your behaviour towards me. James Carner is coming soon. I will go to the police if you make any more threats. Bit lost there. I think Bex. Oh, I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah, I think Bex's video is a home run. Quite frankly, I mean, it's certainly. I think it's fantastic. Well done, Bex. This is my truth, so tell me yours. This is a direct kind of like challenge to Emily, isn't it? The mouse replies, I do not have a Neon Knights account, so the mouse is denying that it's Neon Knight. I personally think the mouse is Sparkle. But that's just me. Come on, Sparkle. Show us the evidence of the gaslighting that all these individuals have done against the truth movement. And apparently, you know, Sparkle, you've got to show me the evidence that Wanoa is a scammer, because you've got it all. Show me all those times that they've wound Wanoa up, an elderly man. The mouse. Oh, let me show you what I'm reading. These are the comments underneath. These are the comments underneath Bex's video. You need to start questioning those close to you who are lying to you and not those distant from you. Only then will you see the truth. There is a reason why people close to you are keeping you distracted by dragging you into a war with me. Bex replies, Mouse, I am fed up of everything at the moment. Sorry, but whoever Neon Knight is obviously trying to get to the truth like I am and understands where I am coming from. And then there is two people that won't talk publicly. One is because he knows the truth himself and has nothing to prove. And the other, just in my own opinion, won't be truthful because it will shatter the people she associates with and their own delusions about her. And of course, she would have to be very careful as they themselves will question her. She has more than lucky told them, two other men, one thing to what the truth actually is. I believe Freddie and believe what he's told me. Freddie pipes in and adds, I thought it was you because it sounded like the carrying mouse. No worries. And then the house of mouse replies, ask yourself, why does Freddie lie to you about me all the time? Why does Paddy lie about me? They both dragged you into a pretend war with me by convincing you that I was Sparkle, and they continue to lie that Sparkle is a number of named people, which she isn't. Why would they do that to you? But I think you are Sparkle Mouse. Paddy has been involved with Neon Knights, aka Stu Infinity, from day one on YouTube. They both trolled Marie Carley viciously. Capital letters on trolled, capital letters on viciously. But you can see that yourself, can you? Surely we're coming up to 2 hours. Surely. So we've covered everything. Oh, 5 more minutes, everyone. Say your goodbyes. Say your goodbyes. Thank you for everyone participating in the chat today. Patricia McCarthy, or is it McCarfly? One or the other. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. A big shout out to all the regulars. It's great to see Convid in the house. Of course, it's great to see Brian, and we saw Marie, and I'm sure we glimpsed Katie as well. So yeah, great that everyone's in there. We're going to wrap it up at 2 hours. It was good live from Paddy. Sorry I didn't get involved, but I was out for the first half an hour of it. So I joined in half an hour late. So I was always watching catch up half an hour behind everyone else. So that was my excuse for not jumping in and saying hi. What else is there today? Yeah, so I've covered my gripe with Pirate Girl, Kaylee. Look, I mean, I don't know, I'm not too impressed you calling out Winoa as a scammer. Right, and I tell you, it's Divine, Winoa and myself. I don't care who it is. I don't know what Angela Power Disney. I mean, I'm with her 90%. I'm with her 90%. But some of the stuff she comes out with, even I have to kind of like go, what the actual fuckity fuck fuck? What not fuckity fuck fuck? Mate, if you think a man, you know, oh well, okay, yeah, whatever. Talk to the ham because the face ain't listening. That's how I feel about it. Talk to the ham because the face ain't listening. You know. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Hopefully, catch you later. It would be nice if somebody follows Paddy's footsteps and goes live. Great video from Bex. Awesome video from Bex. Well done. Shout out to Bex. Good. You done the right thing, Bex. You done the right thing. We really are looking forward to seeing Emily respond to that. Because she's got to respond, haven't she? Surely. Surely Emily has got to respond. I've given out something. I've seen Emily kind of like abuse. I've seen Emily abuse Justin, right? And it was not nice. I saw Emily doing the same thing what abusive partners had done to her. And that's abuse mostly, isn't it? You hurt people closest to you, and you obviously copy and mirror the abuse done to you. And I definitely saw that up close and personal. But I think Beck's done the right thing. It was obviously affecting her relationship with Freddie. Limu was pointing out that Emily was getting away with this without having to, account for herself. And as we go into the last minute of the second hour, now Bex has firmly put the subject, has picked up the ball and putting it firmly back into Emily's court. So I'm going to look with interest what's going to happen now, how Emily is going to respond. I think the video could have been a bit more clearer, but we all understood it. We're coming up to the last 30 seconds, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Second Life. Yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Thanks. Join me in Second Life. I've got a tranquil park where I give all my talks. Join me in, I'm doing stand-up shows as well. Last 10 seconds, everyone. Last 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Remember, King Arthur loves you, as I love you too.